Greetings, Never Betters. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so glad you're here. So today I've got a 15-minute yoga stretch break where we are going to unpack the pose handstand. So know that you can modify at any time should you need to. And our message today is about shifting our perspective. So if you like what you see, hit the thumbs up, push that bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've also opened up our membership on demand program at neverbetteryoga.com. Now let's get after that best version of you today.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening.
When you're ready, we're going to push that Spotify playlist by following me at Never Better Yoga. We're going to push that playlist right now together. Press it. Then come with me. We're going to come right down into child's pose. I want your knees to go wide, your big toes to track together, and lengthen your arms out in front of your body. Now, if that is not comfortable, go ahead and bend your arms, stack your fists, and rest your forehead upon your fists. Now, with your eyes closed, collectively, let's take a nice deep breath in. And an audible sigh out your mouth. So let that exhalation help clear your pathway for your practice today, no matter what it took for you to get here. I want you to walk your arms over to the right side of your mat. Let your right elbow come down. Let your left hand press right on top of the right as you draw a nice long line of energy on the left side body. Now lift the hips and the forehead up. Travel over towards the left side of your mat. Left forearm down. Right hand presses on top of the left as the extension of the right side body takes place from your right pinky finger to your right pinky toe. Now travel back to the center and go ahead and walk your hands towards your knees as you upright your body. Pop up your knees, bring them parallel to each other, tuck your feet under, and take your hands, backs of your hands down, palms up, bend the elbows, and see if you could tap your forehead down to the earth. And now fist your hands, and on the rise up, can you extend your arms out? So we're wrist warming up. Now lower back down, hands extend out. We want a lot of wrist mobility and a lot of wrist love when we handstand. So rise back up. Now, staying up, flip your hands all the way around if that's possible. Thumbs out, fingers toward knees. Now, round your back, tuck your chin, peel the heel of your hands off as you dive in. Inhale, arch your back and just lift up. So pressing into the heel of the hands here, warming up the wrists and the forearms, peel back to a rounded back. Inhale, arch, and look up. Now, rock yourself right up. Hands go on the four fingers on the left hand. Just an old-fashioned wrist stretch. Pull it back. And then reverse that. Hand on the left carries the right fingers back. Nice. Now, lace your hands. Pop them inside out. Pull your navel into your spine. Round your back. Tuck your chin. And then rise up off your heels. Release the arms and then lace them behind your back. Maybe you want to point your toes and hug your inner thighs in. As your shoulders retract, your hands slide down the back side of your body. Now, release your hands onto the mat. Shoulders stack over your wrists. Round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale, arch the back. Now, you keep going with a cat with a rounded back and a cow with an arched back. And I'm going to talk to you about your hands when you're handstanding. So there is this circular element where you want your knuckle base rooted and grounded. But there is a bandha in your hand, which is an element of, it's almost like you're hugging a tennis ball, but this knuckle base stays grounded. Now, once you place your hands down, see if you can create that suction cup idea, and then let your finger pads grip the mat so much that they turn white. Now, would your index finger or would your middle finger be pointing forward? Well, the measurement is to have your middle finger right up the center line of your shoulder as far as the width of your hands apart. Now, if your shoulders are really tight, maybe you make it index fingers. See what feels best. But really root down, you've probably heard this before, through your thumb knuckle and your index finger. Now, keep going in cat and cow, really warming up the spine, gripping your mat. And then you're going to go ahead and walk the arms out, puppy dog. Let the hips stack over the knees and let your heart melt. This is Anatasana, heart melting pose, stretching out the shoulders. Now pull the left forearm in, right pinky edge side of your hand as you dip down that right shoulder. Find that expansion, that lengthening, that flexibility, that mobility. Slide the right forearm in, left hand pinky edge side down. Drop the left armpit towards the earth, really stretching out the left shoulder, left side of your body, all the way from the left pinky finger all the way down. Now slide that forearm back. Now you're on forearms. Hug your forearms in. Your hands are gripping. Your forearms hug in, and then tuck your toes under. Pop your hips up and come into dolphin. From your dolphin, elevate your arms and elbows up. Now you're in down dog, Adho Mukha Vrksasana. Pedal through your feet a little bit and maybe take another peek at your hands. The hands are the rudders of your ship. They're going to keep you from flying over in your handstand, and they're going to keep you from being under as well. They're going to balance your body. So if you look at your hands, really find that gripping of the mat. Now, some people's fingers bend, some are a little straighter. Mine happen to be a little straighter. Now, there's going to be less weight in the heel of your hands and more in the pads of your fingers. Now, pop your heels up in your down dog, hug your forearms toward each other, and externally rotate the upper arm bones. And the way I remember that is that my armpits, it's almost like they're holding a golf ball, then shift forward into high plank. Plank is an excellent prep pose for handstand. Draw up and back, down dog. Now, can you this time in your high plank, when you peel your heels up, protract your shoulders, which means they're going to round. It's that scapula strength that we're going to build. Exhale, draw it up and back, downward facing dog. This time, peel the heels up, knit the ribs in, pull your navel into your spine, coil as you round the upper back, shifting into high plank, and lower all the way down to your mat, right onto your belly, sliding your hands off of your mat to rise up. Bhujangasana Cobra. Open the front body, a little counter pose. Inhale, rise up, breathe, bend, and bend the back. So, one of the benefits when you start practicing upside down inverted poses is it improves the blood circulation. It increases the blood flow, which provides more oxygen into the brain. Draw up and back, down dog. Now, in down dog, this is an inversion. Your heart is higher than your head. Pedal through your feet a little bit. Pedal, letting the heels press back behind the second and third toe. So that brain of yours, when you get upside down, can work and function more efficiently. One of the beautiful benefits of inversions. Now, with the hands gripping the mat, with the thumbs drawing in, forearms in, externally rotating the upper arms, walk your feet in a little bit, even if your knees are bent, and bring them together. Now you're in a short little down dog. I call it Utthita Dogasana. Peel your heels up on the in-breath. Take a fake launch. Bend your knees, hips to heels, and your knees go wide. It's like a lily on a launch pad. And now spiral your inner thighs. Come back to down dog. Now we're going to activate 3 Shakti kicks. So don't go anywhere yet. What it's going to look like is your thighs are going to come to the outside of your ribs. Knees are going to be bent, and you're going to kick your bum, and you're going to land right back in the short little dog. Here we go. Come with me. Inhale, pop the heels up. Exhale, knees go wide, hips to heels. Grip the mat. Look where you're going. Hop up. Thighs to chest, heels to bum. Maybe your feet are flexed. Maybe they're pointed. Land back down in that short down dog. Spiraling the inner thighs in. Now let's do it again. Peel the heels up. Exhale, bend the knees, hips to heels. Hop up, stack it all up. Shoulders over the wrists, steady the gaze. Maybe point the toes, maybe flex them, maybe floint them kind of in between. Balance and hold, gripping the mat, finding that stacking of your energy. Now, those are called Shakti kicks. We're going to do one more. It's a solid gripping. Your hands are going to keep you from going over. Now, if you were to go over, I want you to move one hand to the side. It's picking up one hand, kind of like a cartwheel. So I'm going to show you in a little visual if you want to take a look at this. Pop the heels up. Bend the knees. If you fly up and over, just kind of cartwheel out by shifting the right hand over. So you want to look where you're going. You're kind of creating a steering wheel. It's like a pivot or a cartwheel, landing back down on your feet. Now, you could always practice with a wall or maybe even a spotter. Okay, now come to the top of your mat. And we're going to land in Utkatasana, chair pose. From your chair, stand tall. Hook the thumbs, bend the elbows, open up your heart. Now exhale, dive over your legs. Inhale and lengthen. Step or float your body back. Move it through vinyasa. Retract your shoulders, lift your heart. Exhale, dive up and back, down dog. Breathe out. Now, we're going to do the same type of launch, but this time, visualize your feet landing outside of your pinky fingers in malasana, that yoga squat. So walk your feet in a little bit, grip the mat with your hands, levitate your heels up. Exhale, bend your knees, pop your hips up, and float your feet to the outside of your pinky fingers. Land in malasana. Now, come with me and do it again. Short little down dog. Peel the heels up on the breath in. On the breath out, bend your knees. Hop, feet to wrists, hips up. Point the toes, maybe land your feet to the outside of your pinky fingers, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Now walk your fingertips forward, kick your heels out, past the baby asana. Handstand, yes you can. It builds core strength, ab strength, back strength. Sweep your hands, lace them. It also helps with your posture. Now, release the hands, heel toe your feet together, and I want you to stand all the way up. Stand tall, balance, balance. Now, flex your hands like you were handstanding. Knit your ribs in, biceps by your ears. Pop your heels up. Hug your inner thighs in. Squeeze your ankle bones together. Steady your gaze. Breathe. Breathe. Visualize handstanding. Hands are gripping the mat. Steady and stable. Now, let the heels land and just rinse it away. Like a body wave, exhale, drop and rinse. Inhale, open up, last time. Exhale, rinse away. Inhale up, hook your thumbs, index fingers together. Open and expand your heart. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold. Inhale in, lengthen. Bend your knees, drop your hips. Let your hands wrap around your shins. Now pick your feet up, round your back and tuck your chin and balance in this little itty bitty place. Now plant your feet, take your hands back, fingers toward hips. Roll the shoulder heads up and back. Pump your hips up for reverse tabletop. Breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Now lower your hips down. Slide your legs long, slip your hands into your back pockets. Pump your heart up, fish pose. Flex the feet, hug the thigh bones, pressing them down. Pushing the forearms down. Maybe your chin is in. Now, slide down onto your back. Wrap your arms around your shins. Round your back, tuck your chin. Now from here, capture your shins, rock and roll up. Don't let your feet touch. Now levitate the legs up. The arms are the oars of your boat. Lower down to hover. Your ribs are knit in. Your legs are fusing together. Exhale, draw the right knee in. Sit up tall. Activate those bandhas. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Use your breath, use your gaze, use your balance, use your strength. The benefits of handstand can be astounding. Now, palms down, head down, legs up and over. Now, crisscross your legs. Rock right up to a seat. Don't worry that your life is turning upside down. How do you know that the side you are on and the side that you are used to is not better than the side you are turning to? So maybe, just maybe, getting upside down can shift things around. Come to that seat, gather all that is good. Lift up. Breathe in, exhale, breathe out, chin to chest. I found that when I got upside down in my life got right side up because it shifts our perspective. Now, together, let's finish off with one Om to home. Sip your breath in. Om. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.
Oh, stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful deal.